How's it going, everyone? Want to give you guys a heads up on an absolutely awesome PlayStation game deal, a physical game deal as well. I know a lot of you guys prefer getting your physical games these days. Monster Hunter Wilds, yes, that Monster Hunter Wilds is 21% off for $55. That is a sizable discount for a game that literally just came out and a game that is in literal contention for Game of the Year. Monster Hunter is a game that has blown everybody away. I think from a commercial standpoint, this game is doing ridiculously well. I believe 8 million copies sold in the span of 3 days, which was insanity. It is insane to look at where Monster Hunter was, and I will be talking about this probably until the day I die in terms of going through the heyday of a franchise, remembering the days of Monster Hunter Freedom, Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, Monster Hunter Freedom 2, and all these games on the PSP. And I was literally talking with a buddy of mine yesterday about this because we both grew up playing Monster Hunter. I was never super into it, but I just remember as a kid thinking the box art was so cool. And now just seeing how the franchise has exploded into becoming legitimately one of the biggest franchises in all of gaming, it's astounding to see. It is literally remarkable, and I don't recall what other franchise has been around for as long as Monster Hunter has, and then one entry just kickstarted this momentum where it went from relatively niche into exploding and becoming one of the most popular franchises in all of gaming. I don't know another one at this level. It probably exists. You could even look at something like Call of Duty. With the release of Call of Duty 4, it definitely took the franchise to another level, but Call of Duty was well known, especially over here in the West. Monster Hunter was such a niche franchise. We're talking about it being on the PSP, the Nintendo Wii, and the 3DS getting releases of these Monster Hunter games, and now, again, it is an absolute juggernaut. 1.5 million concurrent players, and it's funny because I was looking at the release schedule in February this year, and I was like, man, February every year seems to be absolutely crazy. And I was looking at this year's February versus 2022's February, which I thought was a crazy February as well, because Elden Ring came out in February of 22. And my thought process, well, February of 22 has the one leg over where Elden Ring is just as big as Monster Hunter Wilds is going to be. Elden Ring is a far bigger game. Monster Hunter Wilds comes out and it 1.5x's Elden Ring's peak concurrent player count on Steam. That's insanity. I was not expecting that whatsoever. I was thinking 700,000 concurrent players on Steam would be a slam dunk home run absolute success. 1.5 million. What the hell is actually going on with Monster Hunter? Great for Capcom. I wish the PC version was a little bit more optimized. It seems like the place to play this game is on PlayStation 5. If you have a PlayStation 5 Pro, even better, but $55 for the game is a great price for a game that's legitimately going to be in contention for Game of the Year. And man, over the last couple of weeks, we had Monster Hunter Wilds and Split Fiction come out. Both, I believe, are sitting at a 90 plus on Metacritic, and I was able to find a friend. Yeah, believe it or not, I do have one friend that I was able to convince to play Split Fiction with, and that game is phenomenal as well. We'll get into a diatribe about that game. I'm working my way through it. Blown away by that game, and credit to Hazelight because they've really found themselves as a game development studio, and Capcom as well. Hazelight is a studio that kind of came to the scene and is a smaller studio. Capcom as a publisher, they've totally gotten this second wind, and if you remember the mid-2010s, man, Capcom was not looked at as this publisher with a lot of love like they are now. Capcom has totally reinvigorated themselves. Monster Hunter, bigger than ever. Resident Evil, I would argue, is bigger than ever. Okami's coming back. Onimusha's coming back. They're doing great work with collections. The only thing that we're missing is, damn it all, give me a new Mega Man. Give me a new Mega Man Battle Network, a Mega Man ZX, anything. More Mega Man, more of the Blue Bomber is the one thing I feel like Capcom is not clicking with, but that is me being a longtime Mega Man fan, and yeah, I just feel like that's one franchise that Capcom hasn't put the absolute truck behind, and I think they could totally if they could do what they did with Monster Hunter and do what they did with Resident Evil. You telling me they can't take one of the most iconic video game characters literally of all time and reinvigorate him? And I don't know if he needs that level of reinvigoration. Just announce Mega Man X9 and people will be super excited for it. Do a good job with it, and I'm sure it'll sell really well. But I digress. Monster Hunter Wilds, A lot of people are enjoying it, and I know I'm getting on a little bit of a tangent, but definitely a game that for $55, for the amount of hours of gameplay you're gonna get and all of the updates that you're gonna get going forward, it's certainly worth a pickup, and it just came out. It's not gonna see a sizable discount for a while. Maybe during the holidays, you'll see it down to like $45, $50, but 55 is a damn good deal. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching. Sound off down below, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.